Remember when Dexter was in its prime during its first 4 seasons? Well, Dexter New Blood is a triumphant return to form for the show, as it brings back all the things that made Dexter great, while embracing the controversial ending for Season 8. So in short, yes, you should watch the show. But still, if you want to know why I love this mini-series, feel free to stick around till the end of the video.
Stick around.
Hello and welcome back to Busy Man Reviews. In Dexter New Blood, Clyde Phillips returns with vengeance after stepping down from his position as showrunner for Dexter following the 4th season, which was also the last awesome season of Dexter. Clyde Phillips tried to give Dexter a proper ending after the fiasco of the final season that divided the fandom, and he succeeded in restoring the show to its glory without ignoring the ending of Season 8, a very difficult task if you ask me, but he did it somehow. And speaking of Dexter Ending, now that a decade has almost passed, are you still angry at the way they ended the show, or did you have a change of heart? Leave a comment and let me know your opinion, and don't forget to also leave a like and subscribe as it helps the channel to grow. The events of the series take place 10 years following the end of Season 8 in a remote town in upstate New York called Iron Lake, where Dexter is hiding under an alias, Jim Lindsay. In the first episode, we immediately realize that this is not the Dexter we know when we see the lack of the clever inner monologue that we are all used to. And when Dexter inevitably returns to his old ways, the fun little inner monologues also make a comeback. You would think that because the events take place in such a remote, rural town that it will be slow or boring, but it is not. In fact, Dexter New Blood got everything that made Dexter such a great show right. The tension, suspense, high stakes, dysfunctional relationships, and personal struggle are all there. The show creators also did a great job in bringing back some of the old characters, especially Jennifer Carpenter as Deborah Morgan, Dexter's sister, who comes back as a fragment of his imagination that always talks sense into him. They also introduce some new and great characters, and we meet Julia Jones, who plays the character of Angela Bishop, the chief of police and Dexter's girlfriend. And as usual, it was so much fun watching Dexter once again proving himself to be the best, worst boyfriend ever. There was also Kurt Caldwell, who is played by Clancy Brown, who is a very interesting and complex character that you should keep your eye on. Finally, there's Harrison, Dexter's son, who tracks down his father, and when he finds him, the story takes an exciting turn that builds up the tension even more. And of course, Dexter's parenting chops are rusty to say the least, and we see him trying to be a good father in his own twisted way. Michael C. Hall was once again fantastic as Dexter Morgan, and he slips back into the role as if he never stopped playing the character for the past decade or so. The miniseries format really helped to focus the story and resulted in a pacing that resembles a crescendo, with tension building and stakes increasing steadily from one episode to another until we get an exhilarating and satisfying season finale that's made up of the final 3 episodes. Also, the fact that the events take place during winter in a small town added an ominous atmosphere to the series and was reminiscent of 1986 Coen Brothers' Fargo. On a side note, I love that they did the thing with the blood increasing on the series banner each episode in the same way Invincible did. And of course, Invincible account on Twitter did not miss the opportunity to take a shot at the show for doing this. My only complaint was that Dexter New Blood left me wanting more Dexter. For me, Dexter was a 9 out of 10. The pacing, story, characters and acting and everything else was on point. I highly recommend this miniseries not only for Dexter fans, but for anyone who is looking for quality TV, something that became increasingly hard to find these days. If you never watched Dexter before, you could treat yourself to watching the first 4 seasons, and then maybe watch a recap video for the remaining seasons before watching Dexter New Blood. Thank you for watching, and see you soon with another video and another Busy Man review. Until next time.